I'm back out here on my land, my Godfather and family's land. I'm going to explain this real quick. So, this is the permit, the demolition permit that the city of Chicago let Delta Demolition knock down the Sandpiper Lounge. This is my Godfather's lounge and my mother's lounge, and they were setting it up for affordable housing. Okay? This is the land right here. This is the land. It's no gate, right? This is our land. So we still have the land, but they knocked down the building, right? And they say that this is not eminent domain. That's my mom. That's Anita. One of the best award-winning developers that was helping us put this together, right? So this is Sandpiper Lounge. They knocked us down 2017. They try to lie and say that the city of Chicago knocked it down because of building violations, no court order, no nothing. But this is what they want. See, this is a Tiff district, right? So it's all Tiff money right here. Now, this also is our land, right? My Godfather has 10 lots. So what the city of Chicago decided to do was, Lori Lightfoot and them decided to give this to some developer, right? Now this was a save-a-lot, right? Save-a-lot. Now mind you, this gate is still on still our land, but they decided they're gonna take this part of our land, not pay us for this either, and don't get still not being compensated, right? So anyway, this was a save-a-lot, and it closed down in 2020 because of the pandemic, right? It closed because of the pandemic, and because, like I say, the blue cities, they were stealing COVID money, and nobody wasn't making no money. So Save-A-Lot decided to close down, and then they decided 2 or 3 years ago that they were going to do a government-run grocery store. So Save-A-Lot also has a nonprofit by the name of Yellow Banana. Yellow Banana has the worst food and should not be in any black communities, but you know they don't care about us. They don't care about us, right? So this is also our land. So I'm gonna go into my government-owned grocery store with my deed. This is the original deed. I guarantee you they don't have no owners, no title, right? So this is our parking lot. This is our parking lot as well that the city decided to take and not give it to us either. So let's walk in. This is a government-run grocery store on my land. This is what they're going to do on my land. The city of Chicago is going to put a government-run grocery store on my land and do not compensate us. This is Save-A-Lot. This is Lori Lightfoot. This is Yellow Banana. They gave Yellow Banana, I think, $28 million in grant money to make this grocery store in Auburn, Grisham, and have yet to pay my family. They just stole this land, and decided that they was going to put a government-owned grocery store on our property. This is what the city of Chicago does, right? This is what Cook County does, and they've been doing it for a long time and getting away with it. This is our property. This is our land with the deed. This is the deed. The deed is right here, right? But it was in a trust, right? So they didn't think that we had the deed. They didn't think we had a deed. So this is why I'm flipping Chicago red, because they keep stealing black people's property. They keep stealing black people's property. They keep stealing black people's land. And this is the Democratic Party who's doing this. And how are we supposed to have generational wealth? How are we supposed to have generational wealth? This is my grocery store. This is my family grocery store. They put this on our land and have yet to pay us. The Republicans didn't do this. Trump ain't do this. Black on black crime. This is black elected officials. Latasha Thomas, Terry Peterson, Lori Lightfoot. They ran my godfather out of business. My godfather owned the Sandpiper Lounge since 1965. And they went in there and took his liquor license off the wall in 2009 and put him out of business so they can take his land. He could take our land and have yet to pay us. And they've been doing this for so long. You know why? You know why? Because we can't get no help. We can't get no media. We can't get no lawyers. We can't get any of this. This is unlawful. This is unconstitutional. Y'all black people are so stuck on voting blue no matter who, and these black elected officials in Congress do not care about us. Call the police. Do what you need to do. Call the police. I got the deed. I own this. I got the deed. It's mine. It's my deed. Hey. Yeah, call the police. Call the police, because I got the deed. Call the police. Please call the police. Call the police. Yeah, you show us your deed. We got the deed. The city of Chicago stole us, and Sandpiper Lounge was ours too. So I want to come in here and let my live know that this is what they do. We have a federal lawsuit, but Save a Lot, Yellow Banana, and the city of Chicago stealing black people's property. So I wanted to let my followers know that this is what they do. So call the police. The police rock with me. Please call them. Please. Please call the police. So yeah. So this is what the city, look, this is what they doing. This is what they doing. This is what they doing. White developers go get their little black peons. Please call the police. Government-run grocery store on our property, and Save a Lot, the city of Chicago, or Yellow Banana has yet to pay us. Has yet to pay us. So this is why we flipping Chicago red. This is why we flipping Illinois red. Don't you ever play with black people. This our generational wealth. This my fucking generational wealth. And they gonna put a fucking grocery store, a government-run grocery store on our property, run my godfather out of business, a black-owned business, run him out of business, all because of Tiff money? All because of Tiff money. Tax increment finance. The media ain't gonna get involved. You know why? Because they told them not to get involved. I seen Dorothy Tucker today. I'll put that video out because she was there today. Dorothy Tucker said she was gonna take our story. She brought us donuts and everything. They told her not to touch the story. You know why? Because it's big business when you stealing our properties. It's big business when you stealing our land. That's why we don't have no generational wealth. And y'all keep voting for the Democratic Party for 60 years. They're supposed to protect us. I can't go to nobody in the Democratic. I went from the federal level to the state level to this local level. The city of Chicago, the state of Illinois, and the federal level Democrats are not going to help you. But they're going to sit here and tell you how detrimental it is if you vote for Trump, how racist Trump is, how racist the Republican Party is. The Republican Party did not put a government-owned grocery store on my land on 79th and Halsted. Trump did not steal my property. They're doing the same thing to Miss Jessica as well, okay, through probate court. So no, you're not going to get no media. No, you're not going to get no help, okay? Now, the problem is we have weak black elected officials that need to be out of office. It don't got nothing to do with rich white men. It has to do with these house Negroes, these modern day house Negroes that y'all keep putting in office because we're politically lazy, okay? They take an oath and say, I promise not to help niggas. I ain't gonna help no niggas. I ain't gonna help no niggas. And what do? Do not help us. This don't got nothing to do with a rich white man. This has everything to do with the black representation that we have in Congress on the Democratic side that does not do anything for us, but y'all are going to continue to vote. Y'all are the real coons. Anybody that votes blue when we are living the way that we're living, all these black kids missing, all these black women missing, all these black men missing, you know why? Because it's better. You know how much money they make off our organs? You know how much money they make off our bodies? They don't care about us. The Democratic Party continues to make money off of our oppression. And y'all allow it. Y'all allow it. I'm not going to allow it, though. I'm not going to allow. I'm independent. I'm an independent thinker. And I know that the city of Chicago and the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois is the most corrupt and been corrupt for a very long time. They've been corrupt for a very long time. It's the Democratic Party, and they've been stealing property in Auburn, Grisham, South Shore, Inglewood. Let's go. Yeah, we'll get down. That's all right. Wait for the police. Wait for the police. Because y'all got the deed? Because we got the deed. Not no quit claim deed either. Not no quit claim deed. This the real deed. But you know, we had it in a trust the whole time. See, we had it in a trust. Okay? We had it in a trust. You know, they got these black peons in here, this construction, and security. They got no to have security. Run me my money, city of Chicago. Run my family their money. If y'all... Yeah, David Moore, you piece of crap. Ma, this is my mother right here, okay?
Like she said, that they don't work for the contractor. I'm heard
they don't work for the contractor. So what you here for? What you here for if you don't work for the contractor?
Ain't nobody told me who they are, but everybody want to know.
My name is, I just told you I got the deed. My name is Zoe Lee.
But you ain't introduced yourself.
My name is Zoe Lee.
You
You know why? Because the
I'm
city.
at work. I'm not the city.
Hey, I just want to know who's the developer on here. If you don't know, then we don't have nothing else to talk about.
So why you talking to me then?
Save a lot. Okay, here we go right here. We got Save a Lot. Save a Lot. Okay, this is it. Save a Lot. Look at it. For your little money, a little money, for your little money that you get, your little money,
You don't pay me.
you're not going to have no job. But this is what I'm talking about. Black people like that. She got to listen to her master. She got to listen to her master. She got to listen to her master. Why? Why am I yelling? Because this is my property and you letting it happen.
Why you yelling at me?
Because you moved them, because you scared, right? All of this right here, all the blueprints. This is the real blueprints for the yellow banana. All this, the yellow banana. You see this? Yeah, it don't matter. This my shit. This my shit. This is my shit. Who the developer? 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 Oh, Save a Lot. Save a Lot. Save a Lot. Save a Lot. Yeah, Save a Lot. Yeah, Save a Lot's the developer. Thank you.
Even if it's your property, you don't have no right.
Yes, I do. I have every right. This is my property.
Why you jumping in my
You
face?
crazy as hell to even say that.
You are professional.
No, you are professional. You are professional as fuck.
Call the police.
No, you call the police. This my shit. This my shit. I'm a professional. You got to search and say, I'm sorry, my weed is so loud, I can't hear your bullshit. You are professional.
And I can't hear yours.
No, I'm not going nowhere. Wait for the police. Wait for the police. Wait for the police. No, that's what you know. The purpose of life. Purpose of life. You ignorant. You ignorant and scared of the white man. Who going to jail? The police. They got to call the police. Let them call the police. But this will let you know. This is just what it happened. No, they let them call the police. They got the title, right? I want to see them have the title that we have. That right there has everything. That's this whole thing. All the lots. The whole lot. Oh, they're not. Showing out for views, though? 10-year-old AirPods. Y'all didn't say anything. But like I said, when it comes, yeah, please call them. But when it comes, the city of Chicago steals black people's property and stuff. But y'all not, a lot of y'all probably don't have property. A lot of y'all probably don't have land. You know, y'all are renters. This is paid off properties. So y'all can talk about 10-year-old AirPods. Y'all can talk about screaming. But imagine you come home and they knock your whole building down. You yelling at your own people. Nah, she's trying to show face for Save-A-Lot who's stealing black people's property. That's the problem. A lot of y'all are uneducated because a lot of y'all are paying mortgages. They're going after seniors' properties, they're going after black people's properties, and they're going after them in Tiff districts. Okay? That's what's happening. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. It's not a Wendy's. That's the problem. Oh, we're in federal court. I just wanted to come over here to let you know that this is why the city of Chicago, this is why I'm voting red. Oh yeah, I have a lawyer. I just want to let you know that they actually put a government-run grocery store on our property and have yet to pay us. So if you think that I'm not supposed to be upset or mad over that, then that's the Democratic mindset. Because y'all are the same people that will sit here and say Trump is a racist, the Republicans are racist. This is the Democratic Party that's doing this. This is what they do. The city of Chicago steals black people's property, and a lot of y'all don't have deeds. See, we have a deed. So maybe that's the issue. Okay, we've had all of this. Instead of being whole and giving us the proper money for the land, right? They decided to steal the land and put a government-run grocery store on there. So y'all sit here, you know, it's gonna be a lot of black ignorance because at the end of the day, y'all have a democratic mindset. So y'all are trying to say that at the end of the day, y'all don't have property. This is land. Land is $1 trillion business. That's why we don't have generational wealth. I'm fighting, you know what? This is my generational wealth. Maybe y'all want to work. Maybe y'all want to work forever. Oh, I can't call my alderman. So yeah. So that's why. Right. So that's what. You know, you need my pronouns if you want to be funny, cyber sin. It's pay me and she, her. See, y'all don't know how to fight. That's why y'all allow anything to happen, you know, and all that stuff. You know, black people allow. That's why our communities still look like shit. Because all y'all care about is smoking weed, drinking liquor, paying that outrageous amount of rent, instead of understanding that this is paid off property that they're stealing from your seniors, they're stealing from your family. These ain't mortgages. This was paid off property that they taken from black people. That's the crazy part. They could do it to your family. Yep, it was a Save-A-Lot. Yeah, they stole the property. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know, this is why I'm out here fighting. I asked for media. I protested outside for 17 weeks. I went in there and asked Brandon Johnson to help. I went to Dorothy Tucker to help. I had to go, and I got media. You know where I went to? I went to Breakfast Club. Yes, it does. All this is ours. Yes, it does have something to do with the sandpiper. It's all of ours. Yes, it does. All of this is ours. Oh, my property deed over there, the real deed. It's over there. I just gave it to them. Oh, I got it. It was in a trust. Y'all don't know about a trust. Why don't you go read up on a trust? That's the problem. Black people don't have, y'all so busy, people keep educating you about, go get you some life insurance. That's how you get your generational wealth, life insurance. Nah, real estate, land. Real estate and land, that's how you get, that's how you generational wealth. Trump got Trump towers everywhere, right? Trump, yeah, that's the whole purpose. This was my whole block that they took from a black man. So y'all city, y'all don't understand. So y'all can get mad, y'all can crack jokes, y'all can say all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I know the Constitution, I know my civil rights, and I know that the Democratic Party in Chicago been stealing black people's property for a very long time, and black people have normalized it. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Land is very, very, very important. Land is very, very important. If we have land, we have stuff, right? This is land that they're stealing from black people. They put a whole government-run grocery store on somebody's land and have yet to pay them. They have yet to pay them. And you know what? They're doing it to white people too now. They stealing all farms. This is corruption. This is straight public corruption in 2024. And they're going to continue to do it, but y'all going to continue to vote? So when people ask me, why do I want to vote for Trump? I'm voting for Trump because I need the Department of Justice here. I need the IRS criminal division here. I have went to the Department of Justice that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden have appointed. Merrick Garland, Kristen Clark. I have went to them. Michael Horowitz is the federal inspector general. I went to him. The state inspector general is Susan Haley. Then I went to Governor Pritzker, right? Then I went to the Attorney General Kwame Raoul, right? That's what I went to. I went to everybody. So the only thing I can do, I went to my alderman. Alderman won't even sit down with me. David Moore, he won't even sit down because he knows he's in the wrong. That's how it works. So you don't have no support. So if you don't have no support, what do? All we have is our vote, right? And the power of our vote is, I'm going to show you how this is done. We flipping Chicago red, and then in 2026, 2027, we're going to get these local, no-good politicians out of office. Well, then, little junkie boy, since you're a junkie, get off my live, since your head hurts. Yeah, that's how it works. But black people ain't gonna understand that. Vote for an Indian woman with a Jewish man, a Jewish husband. Go vote for her because she's an AKA. She doesn't care about you. The Democratic Party has always made money off of our oppression. Always. Yeah, I got the deed.